Hello everybody, MandaLynn back here with you. That full moon in Libra, super full moon in Libra, was something else, wasn't it? And yes, I am squirming all over the place. First thing is I'm kind of trapped inside because there's all kinds of grass mowing and chainsawing going on outside. And because you've been noticing physical symptoms, I'm sure. Some more unpleasant than others. A lot of people have been bringing up digestive issues. Of course, keep yourself hydrated, and if you can rest. Headaches, that's going around. A lot of it's the third eye activity, a lot of psychic activity. And I could go on and on and on. You probably have some that are very unique to you. Again, get that connection with your body, get that connection with your higher self, and keep those things going. Throat chakra stuff going on, and like I said, a lot of water. So give these things what they need in order to make it more comfortable for you, because everything is changing. So if you are new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hop on for the ride. New stuff is happening every day. It's such an exciting journey. If you're returning or you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for your support, for your encouragement. And I look forward, if you're new, to getting to know you, interacting down in the comments, because you're a part of this too. So moving right along, there's been lots of wind and pollen. There was no water for a while, and it was cold and windy. That was my excuse not to get this done yesterday. But that's the thing. Things kept coming up. Reasons not to do what I had set out for myself to do that day. And I kept getting prompted, so I stayed at it, and here we are now. As I said, I so enjoyed the kayak trip and sharing that with you. I was able to show you this beautiful place through my heart, and that's how Eddie taught it to me. His heart of a young boy that learned everything about this land from his grandfather, who was a guide. Now, if you didn't see the kayak video, by all means, go check it out. You're going to love it. And this video was about actualizing that you are in a higher frequency experience, but you may still see some of the same things. You're just seeing them in a more evolved way because you're seeing it through your heart. Now, know also that you are not the completed version of this evolutionary cycle. And at this time, we are acclimating to the new frequency, to the new body, and to the new energy. Do you feel tired? You having stomach issues? But we're also having the 5D view of situations and the action and reaction of a 5D frequency. And this should start bringing you confidence and comfort. This whole thing is about balance. This is an evolved collective that must establish a collective balance in the new frequency. And speaking of frequencies, I do not channel. That is not what I do. I enjoy channelers, and I'm not saying anything negative or to the contrary about channelers. That's just not how I experience it. I raise my consciousness frequency to the level that contains the knowledge or the being or the energy that I'm trying to access. When I accomplish that, I have access to what I seek. But I enjoy people, so I prefer to experience it as a conversation. Just think for a minute. We're adjusting to a new frequency, which, as I said, you should be getting more comfortable with. A new collective frequency, which brings the collective aspect. And you're adjusting to the absence of lower frequency awareness. It probably actually seems really strange to you now, or petty, when you have somebody coming at you with drama. And in adjusting to each one of these aspects, you're adjusting the balance on each level too. If you are in this collective, this healers collective, then you are here under very unique circumstances. The full moon Libra portal, it brought together an analysis, if you will, of what's needed to achieve your balance. Now you're seeing the results in your experience. It may not be a major experience for you, but you also may bring a necessary energy to the collective through your own transmutation, and then they use that energy to help balance the collective. You may have also felt a shift in your purpose or a broader purpose. And you are one of the energies going ahead to facilitate the shift of the awakened collective. You're here to be part of this healers collective. A collective of many different starseeds, elementals, alchemists, planetary energies, you name it, that are meeting here for this very moment. And they each bring the experiences to have everything necessary to balance this collective. And many of you have done this before. So embrace that purpose, and that is where you'll start to find satisfaction. Now, speaking of the unawakened collective, because it may be hard for us to believe, but they're definitely still out there. Don't feel responsible to awaken those that are still oblivious. It may be their need to experience this shift unawakened. In that, you have got to respect their free will. Trust in the Creator and the all that you actually help to exist. And if it seems that everything around you is in chaos, take a look at it from the higher perspective. Be the eagle flying above, sensing every possibility. And know that the order exists with chaos. So it's natural. It's part of the flow. When you stop looking for ways to control it, you can begin to experience it. You are a step in human evolution. Therefore, you are human. But you are now a higher frequency human being. Notice the wording there. Human being, not human doing. So recognize the perceived chaos as the distraction that it can become. And the entanglement, the hippie snare. Then you can choose the best path to keep moving forward. Stay tuned into the collective frequency, and that gives you the benefit of that broader perspective. Basically, tune in to tune up. So then instead of expending energy that keeps you stuck, you use that energy to move forward, which is something that Yolanda Marie talked about in her most recent Arcturian message. So it's important to pay attention to balance. Things move faster over here, so trust in your knowing. It's there. And that is the message that I have for you today. Just letting you know what to expect and the after effects of that full moon Libra portal that we just had, and how to move forward and grow and expand from there. Again, please let me know your experience in the comments. Use my comments section as a place to connect. You can find my email in the description. I try not to be tied to an electronic device. So if you send an email and you don't get an immediate reply, send another one. And again, it's spring, everybody. Start manifesting your experience. And tune in for the next video. Until next time. Bye, everybody.